Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. It is 10:05 Mountain Time on Saturday, December the 30th. We're going to be doing messages for all signs for December the 31st, which is Sunday. Let's get started with Aries. Aries, for you on Sunday, what do I have coming up? Aries, I feel like there's some kind of renewal of love for you on Sunday. So this can be something about a love with a person that maybe you guys have been separated or not talking or something along those lines. But this also can be something that you haven't done for a long time that you really love, and you're getting back into that, whether that's baking or hiking or fishing or painting or whatever it might be for you, Aries. I feel like you have some kind of new love that you're getting back into on Sunday, on the 31st. For many of you, this is not going to be a person. Not taking that off the table. For a few of you, it will be, but for most of you, I feel like it's going to be some kind of activity. Marcia, good morning, good morning. Tammy Bambi, good morning, good morning. Savannah Lisa Chase, good morning, all. Glad to see you in the room. Little ODD, hello, hello. Kim Hefner, hello, hello. Gemma Croft Baker, hello, everybody. Glad to see you all here. Tammy Bambi, Savannah Lisa, and a little ODD. Kim Hefner. Where are you today, Kim? Are you in Colorado still or somewhere else now? Gemma. Okay, let me do a couple more signs and we'll do cards for people. Taurus. What I have coming up for you guys. Actually, let me set my timer. I haven't done that yet. I usually like to keep an eye on how much time I'm actually here. Okay, so Taurus for December the 31st. What I have shown up for you guys. Taurus. There's something coming up that you are bringing a stop to on Sunday, Taurus. You're going to be telling somebody that's enough. If you really love me, don't be doing this. Because I'm hearing, that old song, Stop in the Name of Love. So you are asking somebody really to stop doing something that is not good for them because you love them, or not good for you because you love them. There's something going on though where you're going to be asking someone to shut something down. South Dakota. Gotcha. I bet you it's cold there. Gemini, December 31st. What do I have showing up for you guys? Gemini. Gemini, I feel like you guys are kind of pulling the curtains. You want some more privacy in your lives than what you have had lately. And so you are not sharing information with everybody around you like you used to. I'm feeling like you've been sharing a lot of information and you've decided that maybe that's a little bit too much. So it's time to shut that down, and maybe not shut it down, but at least slow it down, Geminis. 3 degrees. Yeah, that's what I thought. Very cold. We're supposed to get up to 61 here today, but when I woke up, it was still 13. So I don't think it's going to make it to 61. See what it is now. It's 20 now. I don't think we're going to make it. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Yeah, they're saying it's already supposed to be 46 now, so that's not going to happen. Good morning, Mind Over Matter. Glad to see you here, my dear. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Jana Tucarella, hello, welcome. Okay, let's start doing some cards of the day. Who was here first? Ms. Marcia was here first. Marcia's card. 30 in Oregon. Lucky you. There's driving. Good morning, my dear. I guess it's good afternoon where you are, isn't it? Does it calm the children? How many children you have around you right now, mind over? This is for Marcia Knowles. I hope she's still in the room. What we have coming up for you, my dear. Card of the day. Something that happened within the past 24 hours probably, but if not, keep your eyes open during the next 24 hours. Marcia, you've got the Star card in reverse. Star card in reverse just tells me that you're having a hard time with being hopeful about things. Struggling with having an optimistic attitude is what comes up on that card, my dear. I hope that makes sense for you. Demetria Holmes, good morning, good morning. Glad to see you here. Alrighty, let's see who's next after Marcia. Tammy Bambi. Tammy, you're getting Lenormand cards today, my dear. I hope you don't mind. Gonna experiment with you a little bit. Okay. Sourdough bread. La da 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 da. Tammy Bambi. House card out of the Lenormand deck. You've got the moon. Woohoo, baby. Cover card. You've got the birdies. I love it, Tammy. I don't know if you're psychic or not, but to me, this says you're getting on a lot of psychic messages. You're having some psychic chit chat today. Do you recognize that in your life, Tammy? Or at least you have within the past 24 hours, probably. Mm. I thought you must have been gone because I didn't hear from you after the card. I'm glad it made sense for you. Of course, I have no recollection at all of what it was. Tammy Bambi says, cool, okay. And who's next? Savannah Lisa, you're next. Savannah Lisa. La da dee da, la da dee da, la da dee da. Cool, cool. I really am kind of liking the Lenormand. They can get really specific. I may end up using them in pro readings all the time. Who knows? Alrighty, so this is, I'm just throwing cards all over. Only 2 cards came out for you, Miss Savannah. That means you don't necessarily need a reading, and only 1 was flipped up. Oh, Savannah. You got the Lovers and you got the Queen of Wands. They both flipped out together, so I'm just going to read both of them for you. This just tells me that you're in some kind of new partnership with a King of Wands type personality. King of Wands type personality is somebody, doesn't necessarily have to be male. If it's a female, it's going to be somebody who has a more assertive personality. But with the King of Wands, partnering up with this person, this could be romantic. This could also very easily be business because Wands are very inspired and they're fired up. They're passionate about things, but that doesn't just mean things in the bedroom or relationships. They can be very passionate about the things that they're doing for a living or to earn money. So this could be a new business partnership, or this could be a new personal partnership with somebody who's very passionate, inspired, outgoing, probably has a great social network, that type of person. The mom cauldron has maple apple butter. Oh my goodness. Your youngest is thinking. They're all over 25. Gotcha. Maple apple butter sounds fantastic. I haven't had apple butter probably I don't know, maybe in a decade even. Now, my granddaddy used to like apple butter. Toast and apple butter was with breakfast every day. See, Alamare. See, Alamare. Yesterday's Sag made sense for you. Glad to hear that. Alrighty, let's see, let's see. On point. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you, my dear. So is this business or is this love? Can I ask? Am I being too nosy? You can tell me if I'm too nosy. You can say, stick your beak somewhere else. It's interesting because knowing that helps me practice and getting better at what I'm feeling. Everybody who has not shared, please go ahead and share. It's always more fun to get in on a live broadcast while it's still live. We're going to hit 3 more signs and then we're going to go back over to people cards. Cancer, let's do you guys today. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer for December the 31st. Wow, last day of the month already tomorrow. Cancers, I feel like you're taking some well-deserved downtime. I feel like you've been putting out a lot of energy, a lot of effort, especially for other people lately, and you're taking some downtime or some me time. I really want to call it more downtime than me time for you, Cancers, because I feel like this is not so much that you're doing anything for yourself other than laying on the couch. I am not participating in life today. I am too tired. It's a crash day. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. So not like I don't feel like you're doing anything really to pamper yourself. It's just that, oh my God, I have to get some kind of energy. I'm shutting the world out and I'm just staying in my PJs watching Netflix. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting for you Cancers on the 31st. Oh, it is both. Oh, no wonder I couldn't decide. I should have known that. Haven't missed it yet, Dano. Nope. Cancer, Cancer, and Virgo. You're still wrapped in your PJs. Staying this way for days. That is funny. Okay, one of the things I actually like about the live broadcast is this makes me get up and take a shower and put on makeup and look decent for the day. Sometimes if I have all phone appointments, like, yeah, I could walk around in my robe all day long. People knock on my door at 3 o'clock. Oh, we have to come in and do maintenance on your apartment. Oh, well, I wish you would have warned me. I would have clothes on. And your smart tongue, there you go. All right, so let's see, Leos. What do you guys have coming up for Sunday? Leos, you kind of feel like the exact opposite of Cancers. You feel like you're very active on Sunday. I've got a lot of just up and atom energy for you guys. You're going to be out doing things. For some of you, this is going to be, active recreation, things like skiing, swimming, exercising, fitness oriented. There's a lot of fitness oriented stuff coming up for you guys. Also, Leos, there's activity as far as interactions with other people as well, mixed in with your physical activities. So really a nice active day for you guys. And I feel like you feel really good. You're feeling cheerful and optimistic as you're going through your day. So I think you're enjoying this day, Leos. You forget to put your teeth in. That's hilarious. Okay, let's look at Virgos for December the 31st. Virgos. Okay, so this is very specific, all right? So I'm sure this isn't going to apply to every single Virgo, but what I'm seeing for you guys is you are locking it up tight. That's what I'm hearing. I'm seeing this picture literally of a lock, like a padlock, and it's locked down. It's not open, okay? And I'm hearing the words locking it up tight. For some of you Virgos, you're like, no sex for you, buddy. Or no sex for you, gal. You have pissed me off. Dun, 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 dun. You're going to have to get out of the doghouse first. Okay, so for some of you, that's the way that it's coming in. But for others of you, this is not so much that. For others of you, you may be suspecting that it might be a good thing to be more secure with the things that are important to you. And so you are literally taking physical precautions to make sure things are locked up, put away, so that other people can't get to them. Now, the other way that this is coming in, some of you Virgos want to lock it down. So some of you Virgos may be actually proposing to the person that you love. You want to make sure that they don't get away from you because you don't want to commit or because there's other competition or whatever. You want to make sure that this person stays in your life. So that may be your version of locking things up. But definitely locking something up on Sunday, Virgos. La da da da. If you can't have fun while you're working, then you got to quit your job, man. There's Lorraine. Hello, hello. Okay, let's see. Can't touch this. So that was Virgo. Let's go ahead and do readings, or at least do glimpses for 3 more people. We're going to do, let's see, a card for little ODD, Kim Hefner, and Gemma Croft Baker. I hope you guys are all still in the room. Little ODD. Another cold day there. It's cold here, too. They thought it was going to be 61, and it's only like 20 right now. At 10:22 in the morning. I don't think they were right. They're saying the low is like 13 tonight. I'm just curious about what it's really going to be. La da 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 da. Who is this? Little ODD. Little ODD. Don't know if that counts as a poem. I guess I better not be too judgmental, huh? Little ODD, you've got the Two of Vessels in reverse. Two of Vessels in reverse just tells me that there's somebody that you have a relationship with, but the relationship is going backwards instead of forwards. Something happened that had it going the opposite of the way you would like it to go within the past 24 hours. Does that make sense to you, little ODD? Alrighty, let's look at Kim Hefner. You are so funny, Striving. Okay, so let's see about Kim Hefner. Not yet. Okay. Hopefully, you've got a heads up now and you can make sure that doesn't happen. Head it off at the pass. That's what's good about having warnings like that. You can change that. This is my cup. I like it too. It looks like the old ceramics or the old, yeah, the old ceramic covered steel cups. It's actually a ceramic cup. 12, 24, and 11 degrees where you are, even colder where you are than me. Massachusetts is a cold place. I hear you, Starving. Marianne Grant, hiya, hiya. Glad to see you, honey. Yeah, I've been coming on late lately. This is a little earlier than usual. Glad you can make it in. Always good to have new faces in here. Join the family. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Lorraine. Enamel. Enamel covered steel cup. Samantha Green. Hello, hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. Well, you know, I do live in Colorado. Right, Striving? Okay, so let's see about Who is this? Kim Hefner's card, finally, after all that shuffling. Ah, Kim Hefner. I'm totally cheating on this one. You're doing some work. Sometime within the past 24 hours, you've been doing some work. You got the Eight of Pentacles. This is my going to work card. You're either actually going to work for pay, or when this card comes up, you could be doing like some kind of manual labor. One of those two, either one. We already know how it applies to you. Oh, Chuck in the shop, sun in reverse totally freaking applies. Ugh. Well, at least now you're on the road. What was wrong with your truck? Looking to change the outcome. There you go, little ODD. Come on, it's a great place. There's great energy here for sure. Gemma Croft Baker, you're up next. Oh no. See you when you get back, Tammy. Alrighty, Gemma Croft Baker. Let's see, what deck are we using for you? La da da da, la da da da. Gemma, 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 Gemma. After Gemma, then we're gonna do Libra, Virgo. No, Libra, Scorpio, and Sag. Glad you're here. Yeah, Colorado is a great place to be. There are so many emotionally mature people here, like way more than where I came from. It blows my mind. Front end and 2 tires. Well, you got off cheap then. Do you own your own, or are you driving a company truck? Owner, operator, or are you a hand? All right, so Gemma Croft Baker. Temperance in reverse. Sometime within the past 24 hours, something has felt out of balance to you, and you were doing something about bringing that back into balance, my dear. Does that make sense for you, honey? Yeah, Cancer's already over. I am going to be doing Reiki today, Marianne Grant. I do Reiki every day. If you miss it, you can always go back and hit it, because I try to timestamp these at some point during the day. So there will be a timestamp later on where you can just click right in just for the Reiki. You know, and so you can use Reiki from today, from days before, from whatever. Maybe I'll do a Reiki for sciatica video. Looking for a lost town? Yeah, good luck. Not yet. Okay, keep your eye out, Ms. Gemma. You're an owner. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. We did the owner-operator thing for a while, but oh my God, we had a lemon. She went through water pumps like every 2 weeks. And needless to say, that did not work out well. We went back to being hands. Let's see. So 3 more signs, and then after that, mind over matter is up. Jenny Zuccarella and striving. Okay, so let's do Libra card, or not even a card. Libra message. Libra, I feel like you're looking for some kind of comfort on Sunday. So I'm actually seeing like a picture of a little person with a teddy bear, just kind of holding the teddy bear really close. So there may be something going on that has you feeling a little bit emotionally sort of out on your own, or a little bit nervous or scared, I want to say. I don't feel this as like an overwhelming feeling. I feel like there are things you can do to bring yourself comfort. For some of you who eat for comfort, this may be a day when you want to kind of be on alert for, am I eating for comfort or because I really want this food? That type of thing. So you want to be careful about how you find your comfort on Sunday. But I do feel like this is a day that you are going to be reaching out for some kind of comfort. So that's Libra. What do you say in Mind Over Matter? You're signed on with Landstar? We were with CX Roberson. A lot of good drivers for Landstar, but it's been like 15 years since I've been on the road. Okay, so Scorpio. What do I have coming up for you guys for December 31st, or for us guys, I should say? Scorpios, I think we're going to be operating in our goddess energy for those of us who are female. For those of you who are male, just translate that to God energy. We're gonna be really operating out of that place that knows and appreciates our spot in the universe, what it is that we are doing here. And I feel like we're going to be really confident in what we're doing and feeling good about ourselves and our lives and where it's actually going. Totally operating in goddess energy. The other thing that happens when we're in goddess energy is we are flowing, like, that sacred spirit is flowing through us to other people around us. This is a day when other people are going to be saying, it's so good to talk to you. It just feels good to talk to you. I don't even know why. I always feel better after I talk to you. I feel better now that I talk to you. So flowing in that goddess energy, really letting all of that source energy channel through us and around us, surrounding us, helping us get things accomplished that we want to get accomplished in a good way, all of those things. So flowing in our goddess energy on Sunday, woohoo, woo woo, Scorpios, yay. I'm liking that. Scorpio ascendant for you, Lorraine, cool, cool. Oh, gotcha, down south, right, down by Pueblo and all of that. That's pretty cool. Check out Mesa Verde while you're down there. I haven't got to see it yet, but I want to. I will one of these days. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, on Sunday, I feel like there's something that you want to excel in, and I feel like you are putting in the time and the energy and the effort to do that. So if you're in college and this is a test that you want to make sure you totally nail it, this can be studying. If there's some kind of physical thing that you want to do, basketball, baseball, whatever, I feel like you are putting in the time in the gym or practicing or whatever. If this is about music, this can be about, learning more about music and exposing yourself to different styles of music and picking those up and expanding and working on bringing those into your repertoire. But there's something that you want to excel in, Sagittarius, and you're really focusing on this on Sunday. Source surround is exactly what being in goddess energy is. I'm not sure why either, Dano. That's messed up. You have itchy feet, right? Well, I was going to go there with my boyfriend. I thought it would be great because he's got native blood, but now I guess I'll be making a solo trip. I'll probably enjoy it more. Alrighty, let's see here. If those of you who have not shared, please go ahead and share so that everybody can get in on this while it's still live. It's always more fun while it's still live. And let's do 3 more people cards right now. Mind over matter. Let's start with you. Let's see, where did we end up? You're going to be a Lenormand person today, mind over matter. When you're a Lenormand person, that just means you're a little bit of a bigger guinea pig than usual, at least in my room. La da 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 da, la da da da. La da da da, la da da da. Thank you, thank you. La da da da. Okay, so mind over matter. Ooh. You got the lilies for your house card. This can be one of two things usually. Lilies can talk about sexuality, but they also can talk about peace and harmony. Let's see what kind of cover card we get with that. Ooh, baby. Okay, so your cover card is the ring. Now, for me, when I see the ring come up with the lilies, this is probably some kind of commitment with somebody that you have some sort of sexual relationship with, or at least high chemistry with. It doesn't have to be that. The other way that this could come in would be as you're making a commitment with somebody to have peace. So you could be calling a truce. You could be deciding and agreeing to call a truce between somebody that you've not been able to have a truce with for a while, but more likely it has to do with some type of commitment with somebody who you're interested in a more sensual way. One of those two. You're nervous a little bit. Camilla Fontes, hello, hello. You know, I'm still playing with what I'm going to do about cards. Yesterday was an experiment that I didn't really like that so much. Not sure where I'm going to end up with that, so you might still get a card today. Mitchell Gatewood, glad to see you back in, my dear. Been a while. Nice to have ya. Okay, so let's see. Who was that? That was Mind Over Matter. Does that make sense to you, by the way, Mind Over Matter? Jenny Tucarella. Oh, the pink camel cups are in there too. They're waiting for me to wash them, most of them. I am a terrible housekeeper. I need to trade somebody like readings for housekeeping. That would be so awesome if I could find somebody who wanted to do that. Commitment to self and commitment to letting those go with any of the finding your peace, committing to peace. Gotcha. Good luck with that. That's always a good journey, though. S. Sand, hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room again. Been with the family for the holidays? Oh, that's good. I hope you had some good holidays. Let's see, let's see. Jenny Tucarella, you're up next, honey. Are you still in the room? Jenny Tucarella. There she is. Oh, we would totally trade. I would be like, how many readings do you want? Can you come to my house at least every week? We can do Reiki. Reiki and readings. All right, Mind Over Matter. Jenny Tucarella. Oh, honey, here's your card. You got the Nine of Swords. This just tells me that sometime within the past 24 hours, this is a little different than my normal Nine of Swords. So I think sometime within the past 24 hours, there was a lot of drama swirling around, and people were trying to pull you into their drama. They wanted to get you sucked in. I see you as resisting that. To me, this is almost like all these blackbirds in the whirlwind kind of they symbolize the drama to me and the people trying to pull you into the drama. This thing, I don't even know what this is that this angel dude is holding. I guess it's a sword or some kind of arrow that you shoot like out of some kind of weird compound bow, but I kind of see you as shooting down those ideas of getting sucked into the whirlwind. You're like, no, thank you. Does that make sense to you, Jenny? Oh, wow, Mitchell, that's fantastic. I haven't decided yet, Mitchell, how far I'm going to go down on cards. We'll see how far I'm going to go down the list. So that was Jenny's. Next is Striving. I think striving is probably driving, so I won't hear from her, but I can still pull her card. Striving. Right, exactly. That isn't an easy feat. Striving. Okay, striving's card. Forest lovers in reverse. Somebody that you're going head to head with. You're at some kind of impasse. You're having a hard time disagreeing or having a hard time agreeing with that person. That's what we have for striving. There's a big waitress drama for the other waitresses. Yeah, if they're trying to suck you in, don't do it. Looks to me like you're not getting sucked in, so that's good. You're a busy person if you waitress and do house cleaning. All right, so that was striving. Let's do 3 more signs. And then after that, we're going to do cards for Demetria, Cia Lamari, and Lorraine Southwick. Capricorn for December 31st. What do I have coming up for you guys? Capricorns, I think there's somebody in your life that you're coming to the realization that no matter how loud you speak, they're just not hearing you. I don't think I even need to expand on that. That's your message. Aquarius, December the 31st. Aquarius, I'm feeling like there's a lot of inner turmoil with you, a lot of going back and forth. There is something where you're feeling under pressure to make it some kind of decision. You're feeling like somebody is waiting for you to make some kind of decision, and you may not be ready to make this decision just yet. And so there's this inner turmoil of, what do I do here? Do I come up with a decision quickly and hope to God it's the right one? Or do I just back away from this whole situation? I think you're a little afraid to back away from the whole situation because by backing away, you know you lose out on something that you may want, and you don't know yet if you want it or not. So that's Aquarius on Sunday. You have a hard time disagreeing. Esther Wydeen. Glad you're here, my dear. Thank you for saying hi. Join the family. So far, I have not given a card for you, Dano, I don't think. Let me double check. No, not yet. How did you get in without me writing your name down? That's weird. Okay, well, let's see. What else are you guys saying? Da, 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 da. The people that are living with you want you to make a decision. I got it. I figured you were probably driving and listening. I think too. I think that's a very good theory. It's probably where so many people are online because they're not back to work or school yet. They will be soon once we have the first. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, I'm seeing you guys rocking around the Christmas tree. I think you may be spending Sunday actually pulling that tree down. For a lot of you Pisces, the first is like the next day, and you're just like, I'm not going to have time during the week. Let me get this tree down right now. So for a lot of you, you're going to be involved in getting down the decorations and, starting to just get on with the new year, Pisces, on the 31st, pulling down that tree. That's exactly how you feel right now. I know somebody else who I think feels that way too, actually. Alrighty, so that's all of our signs. Let's do some cards for some people. This is going to be Demetria, C. Alamari, and Lorraine Southwick. We're going to start with Demetria. Fixing to boot 'em. There's a lot of boot energy around lately. Okay, let's see. This is Demetria Holmes. I hope you're still in the room. Then C. Alamari, I hope you're here. And Lorraine, I hope you're here. This one's Demetria. Demetria Holmes, you've got the World card showing up in reverse. This is just telling me that you do have a goal or a target that you're trying to, reach or manifest. When you have the World card in reverse, it is an encouraging card because it says that whatever it is you're trying to manifest is coming in, but just not quite yet. You may be starting to see some of those early hints at manifestation, but it's not fully in yet. You may also, when this World card comes in reverse, you may have met with an obstacle. Once again, encouraging card saying keep pushing forward, keep putting one step in front of the other, and you will get to the other side, and what you want is going to manifest. It's just a matter of being diligent and sticking with it. So that's for you, Ms. Demetria. Oh, Marcia, I was wondering where you were. I did your card way early. You were the first card, so you'll have to scroll back to see that one. Lorraine is here. That's good because she's up next. Oh, no, she's not next. First is C. Alamari and then Lorraine. I hope C. Alamari is here. C. Alamari. What does that remind me of? That reminds me of a nursery rhyme somehow. I can't figure out which one though. Leo and Cancer, yes, they're already taken care of. You'll have to scroll back if you want to catch those, honey. Or you can watch it whenever we're done. We're going to do 2 more people cards, and we're going to do Reiki. Alrighty. This is for C. Alamari. C. Alamari. You've got the High Priestess, honey. This is just a time. I feel like you're holding some secrets in. There's something that you've got going on that you don't really want everybody to just know about yet. Doesn't have to be malicious. This can be just that you have plans that you think other people would try to shoot down if you shared them or something like that. It doesn't have to be a malicious type of secret, but I do feel like you're holding some kind of secret in C. Alamari. Demetria, did your card make sense to you, my dear? C. Alamari, does that card make sense to you, that last one? Okay, on to Lorraine. Lorraine, you're getting Lenormand today. Kathy, Cephas, yeah, all the signs have been taken care of. Right now we're getting ready to do Reiki here in a minute after I pull some cards for Ms. Lorraine. Quite welcome, Demetria. Alrighty, Lorraine Southwick. Okay, honey bunny. Your house card is the snake. Your cover card is the man. Okay. La da dee da 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 da. The snake and the man, the snake and the man. What's going on with the snake and the man? Okay, Lorraine. I really don't like delivering this message, but I think that whoever it is that you're interested in, as far as romantically, if you have like a love interest, or even if you don't really have a love interest, but you have somebody who is pursuing you, then they have another female. The snake and the Lenormand talks about another female a lot of times. Whenever it comes up with a man, then this is talking about someone external to the marriage or external to the primary relationship. This would be like a mistress type of person. This would not be like a wife or something like that. But there's somebody in your life that has another female interest. Geez, that was a pretty big deal to show up on a live. Are you sure we need to be doing that? What are the S? Oh, what is the snake? What number is the snake? That's a 7. And then the man is the 28. All right, so let's do some Reiki for everybody. I am doing Reiki for highest and best interest of everybody here. If you have something specific that you would like the Reiki to work on, please feel free to adjust that intention. And if you're watching this after the broadcast is done being live, then know that you can still receive the Reiki just as well. All you have to do is set the intention to receive the Reiki and it'll still flow to you. Reiki is not limited by time or space. Reiki's good, isn't it? So we're going to do Reiki till 57 after the hour. Right? Well, we set the intention for you to have increased energy. And what was the other thing? You're quite welcome. For those of you who don't know, I do offer one free Reiki session if you've never experienced Reiki before, other than these little 5-minute micro sessions. A regular session with me is an hour long, and it's all of the energy just focused on you, not shared out with everybody else who's on and who watches later. It can be quite the experience if you haven't ever had it before. I would encourage you to take me up on that free session. All you have to do that is check out my website, www.amista.info, and that is in the description box below. Find my contact information, get a hold of me, and we'll get one scheduled for you. Also, for those of you who have had Reiki from me before, if you'd like to schedule a session, another session, and for those of you who would like to have a reading, same thing, just go to my website, down in the description box, get my contact information, and get a hold of me. Anna Lopez. Hello, hello. We're in the middle of Reiki, my dear. You're a little bit later, yeah. It's all good. We've got 3 more minutes of Reiki to go. You guys are being sponges today. You're really sopping it up. I'm feeling a lot of base chakra, but there's a lot of energy going to every different place. So a lot of you are taking in energy in different places out there, which is awesome. That makes sense for you? Okay. Thank you. See? Feeling a lot of sacral chakra energy going out right now. That has to do with how things taste, look, feel, smell. How do you experience things in a very tangible way? Also, solar plexus having to do with how you express yourself to the world. What kind of clothes do you wear? What kind of car do you drive? How do you decorate your home? What type of home do you have? What's your penmanship like? What type of work do you do? What type of things do you do in your spare time? What kind of things do you create? All of that can be influenced by that solar plexus. Right hand is pulsing. Are you right-handed or left-handed, Anna? You're right-handed. Okay. So the right hand is going to have a lot to do with things that you give to other people and with how you take care of yourself, things that you do for yourself and things you do for other people. So you can expect to see some changes in like what you do for other people and how you take care of yourself, what you do for you as well. Yeah, there's a lot coming out. I can tell you that. One more minute of Reiki, guys. I had a guy get up on my Reiki table the other day. It was so wild. The energy was just pulsing, like from his feet all the way up to his head, to the point that my table was actually like making this little movement like it wanted to move. He had never had Reiki before, and I asked him later on if he had felt that, and he was like, "Yeah, I just thought you were doing that." I was like, "That wasn't me." You've been feeling anxiety and cramps, then you may want to ask the Reiki to focus on giving you some relief from those. Right now, we're at the end of this Reiki session, so let me go ahead and wrap that up. Or a micro session, I should say. All right, let's do some more cards of the day. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to do cards of the day for everybody. And then let's go ahead and see where we are if I have time for free-for-all questions after that. So right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people that still need cards of the day. So let's start knocking those out. Alrighty. Good, good. I'm glad that you got something out of that, Kathy. Kathy, have you ever had free Reiki from me? Have you ever gotten a free Reiki session? Let's see. Marianne Grant is who we're starting with. I hope Marianne's still in the room. In the batter's box is Samantha Green. After that is Camilla Fontes. Then will be Mitchell Gatewood. Then will be S. Sand. Then will be Esther. I can't read my own writing, but it's the only Esther in the room. Then will be Dano. Then will be Kathy. And then will be Anna. You have, okay. There's Ricky. Hello, hello. Your heart's beating crazy. Right? Sometimes it really like jazzes you up as far as energy. It's like taking speed or something, only without the side effects. Marianne Grant is here. Good, good. Okay, so here's your card, my dear. Marianne Grant. You got the King of Wands showing up in reverse. This is somebody that you've interacted with. I feel like this is somebody who normally would be very optimistic and outgoing and social, who may be going into like recluse mode. I'm feeling very blue and depressed. All right, so I hope that makes sense for you, Ms. Marion. Samantha. Guys, I'm sorry, but my lips feel totally dry, so. I normally would not do that on camera, but it's making me crazy. Samantha Green. You're up next. She's here. Good. You've got your kids in the bath. Da, 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 da. Samantha Green, we're going to use this deck for you. Yes. Sorry that I had to give you that message, honey. Have a great day. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so Samantha Green. Samantha, you got the Six of Bows. This is just telling me that sometime within the past 24 hours, you've had the realization that you have everything that you want or you need. at least to do a particular project. And it feels pretty good. It feels pretty abundant for you, Samantha. Does that make sense to you, honey? Camila Fontes, you're up next. Thank you, my dear. Camila Fontes. Oh man, I think somebody else said that it probably has to do with all the body, everybody being home for the holidays and everybody's online. Once we get everybody back to work again like normal, things should be better. You were able to cut her nails? Wow. Thanks, Mind Never Matter. Animals love the Reiki, man. They know what's up. The animals are highly intuitive. Okay, this is for Camilla. Excuse me. Camilla, you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Actually, Camilla, this is coming in two ways for me. I think that this is you, and this is also somebody that you've had interaction with within the past 24 hours. I think you're feeling broke. You're feeling like, where's my money? I want more money. And I think that somebody you've interacted with is in the same situation. They're feeling broke too. Does that make sense to you, Ms. Camilla? That's you. Oh, okay. Marianne Grant. I think you should definitely schedule a free Reiki session with me to help you with those emotions, honey. The thing about Reiki is one session will usually take care of something that happened quickly, like if you're in a car accident or broke a bone or something like that. But if you have something that's been building for a while, you'll probably need more than one session to actually get to the bottom of it and make it just go away. However, even with one session, you'll see a big difference. And I would love to help you, Miss Marian. That makes sense to you, Camilla? Cool, cool. And Samantha's made sense to her too. Yay. Yay. Right? It'll be nice when things hit normal. Aw, Camilla. She's a nut bar. Aw, she can't watch while you do her nails. Aw. That's just another good reason to get some Reiki. I mean, I'm a Reiki master, but I sure don't mind doing Reiki trades with people because, it's nice to have that extra boost, you know? Thank you, Dano. Right, Camilla? I hear it. Alrighty, so let's see. What is next? Who is next? I should say Mitchell Gatewood. Are you still in the room, honey? After Mitchell will be S. Sand, Esther Wagner, or when I'm not even sure. Esther Wydeen, maybe. Then Dano, then Kathy, then Anna, then Ricky. Mitchell Gatewood, you're up next. Gotcha, Camilla. Tingling in the back of your legs. Sometimes when we have tingling, it has to do with nerve issues that are getting taken care of. That's what I've noticed before. La da 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 da. Mitchell, Mitchell, Mitchell. I don't know if Mitchell's still here. He didn't say goodbye though. Right, Samantha? Sylvie, hello, hello. Welcome, honey. Okay, so Mitchell, you've got the 2 of coins. This is just telling me that you're keeping everything balanced in your life. This can have to do with time, this can have to do with energy, and this can have to do with money. And this is something too that when people look from the outside, they're like, how is that person pulling this off? You may be feeling a little hectic about keeping everything balanced, but the people around you see you as handling things gracefully. Cool. Thank you, Esther. I needed to see your name again because I wasn't trusting my penmanship at all. Okay, so let's see. That was Mitchell. S. Sand, you're up next. We're going to do Lenormand for you. S. Sand, your house card. Aw, you guys heard me shuffling, right? The house card is the man. The cover card, okay, is the crossroads. I was hoping that wasn't going to be the snake again. All right. So, S. Sand, you have the man and the crossroads. There's a man in your life that needs to make a decision. Or maybe he's making a decision. Or has made a decision probably within the past 24 hours. But somebody that's a significant man in your life. This does not have to be a lover or a romantic interest when it comes up in this combination. This can be somebody that you work with that is making a decision. The key here, though, is whatever decision this person is making somehow influences you. This could even be the CEO at your work, you know, deciding, oh, we're going to have to cut hours to stretch the budget or whatever. But some kind of decision that a man who's significant to you is making, and that decision will be influencing you. Does that make sense to you, S. Sand? Peace out, Tammy Bambi. Thank you, Ricky Jorgensen. I do appreciate that. Esther Widing, you're up next, my dear. Makes sense. Cool, cool. Who had to make a decision? Can I be nosy? Are you leaving, little ODD? See you next time, my dear. Esther Widing's card. Esther Widing. 9 of Swords in reverse. This just tells me that sometime within the past 24 hours, there was something that was stressing you out and you were able to let that go. Either the situation changed so it's not stressing you out, or else you were able to do something for yourself psychologically or spiritually to make it so that you could have peace with that situation, even though there was no change. One of those two. Does that make sense for you, Ms. Esther? Someone close to you? Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Good enough. Dan, no, you're up next. Cool. Thank you, Esther. Appreciate you saying that. Verification is always good. Alrighty, this is for Dano. Dano, what you have is the 5 of Bows. This is my empowerment card. It's a much different meaning than what you would pick of any other deck. This just tells me that something is going on where you are starting to get your own power back. This can be as simple as your self-esteem is rising, but it could also be somewhere where your position is getting stronger in some kind of circumstance, whether it's work, whether it's personal. But I feel like it has a lot to do with your self-esteem, actually. Kathy, you're up next. Does that make sense for you, Ms. Dano? La da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Kathy Cephas. You're quite welcome, quite welcome. It is good. I like seeing cards like that come up for people. Kathy. Okay. Kathy, sweetheart, you got a good card. You got the High Priestess in reverse. This just tells me that your intuition and your psychic abilities, any of your skills that have to do around energy manipulation, whether it's healing, whether it's reading, whatever, those are expanding and growing. Something has happened within the past 24 hours that you just kind of went, what? That's never happened before. Yay. So that's for Kathy. I hope that makes sense for you. Anna Lopez, you're up next. Very cool, Kathy. I'm liking it. You know who I haven't seen for a while is Victoria Haynes. I haven't seen her in the room. Wonder what happened to her. Anna Lopez. Anna. Okay, Anna, you've got the moon card. This just means that there's some situation in your life that is fishy and you know it. Okay, so you're being given some of the information around this situation, but not all of it. And you can tell that not everything's really fitting together here. Something's not adding up. You're aware of that. And that happened within the past 24 hours. Ricky, you're getting some Lenormand cards. Ms. Ricky. House card is the key. I like that. Alrighty, cover card is the book. All right, so the key can be like really literal, like you're looking for the key to a situation or some kind of solution to something. When the book comes up, this is saying that you'll find that solution by doing research. You don't actually know that, like you can't just sit down and remember the information, but by doing research, you find the key to whatever this is. That's funny, yesterday you got the book card too. La da da da, that's Ricky's. I hope that makes sense for you. Sylvie. Maybe that's why you end up falling on them 2 days in a row, because you love them. Sylvie. That makes sense for you, Anna? Okay, cool. Well, it's not really a cool situation, but thank you for the verification. This is for Miss Sylvie. You're quite welcome. And then after this, we're going to do free-for-all questions. Sylvie's card. Ooh, Sylvie, what sign are you? Just out of curiosity. That makes sense. I want to see what sign she has before I give this to her. Pisces. I didn't listen to any Pisces astrology. I was just wondering. Scorpio and Taurus both have strong astrology for endings right around now. You have the Ten of Swords coming up. That's why I wondered if you were Taurus or Scorpio. Ten of Swords just talks about bringing something to an end. This is probably like an argument or a disagreement that's been long-standing. And it's just gotten to the point that there's so much energy and effort going into it that it's just easier to let this thing die, even if you don't actually win the argument or disagreement, than it is to keep putting energy into trying to fight it and trying to show somebody that you're right. Do you recognize that in your life, Miss Sylvie? You're a Taurus there? Yeah. Are you going through some endings right now, Kathy? You found out something interesting. That totally makes sense with the key card and the book card then. Transformative end of the year. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Me too. Quite welcome, Ms. Ricky. Allie Johnson. Hello. We're getting ready to do free-for-all questions, Allie. I'm hoping that made sense for Miss Sylvie. Okay, guys, I'll be here till 19 after, so whatever questions you have, just throw them up in that chat window. We're going to rock and roll with them. Well, the way these cards read, I think that you will see the whole connection as you continue to research. That's what I think. Free-for-all questions, y'all. What would you like to know? Besides asking me to read, this is a good time to say, Amista, how did you get your start? Or how do you expand your psychic abilities? Or can you tell me about such and such a stone? It doesn't always have to be about reading, guys. Should you go for the Scorpio man, Libra rising? I'm hearing no. Right off the bat, I heard no. Also, Ricky, what I'm hearing is before you really get into any kind of relationship, you want to do some work on yourself about relationship, around relationship, so that your next relationship can be one that is high quality. I'm hearing part of your farm within the first 2 months. There is a chance of that. I also am kind of feeling like even though there's that opportunity there, I don't think you're really going to want to take that opportunity. What are you asking about Scorpio and Aquarius, Esther? I'm not sure I know what your actual question is. Should you let go of your family? Well, that's a big question. Let me get out some cards for that one. Like your whole family? Camila Fontes, I'm hearing yes, but I don't think you're going to win as much as you're hoping for. Maybe about 40% is what I'm hearing. How do I actually hear what Spirit is saying when I'm tuning in? That's a great question. I want to come back to that, but I want to ask this. What's this one I wanted to pull cards on? Allie wanted to know if she should leave her family. Only one question a day, Allie. That's a new rule I haven't told anybody before. Well, certainly not all of your family. I don't know what you had in mind, like parents and siblings or like kids and spouse, but certainly not all of your family. And it looks to me like you've been kind of having this, what's the opposite of optimistic? Pessimistic attitude about your family and your family relationships, but you've been sort of missing out on some of the opportunities that are there to improve those relationships. And you're in a really confused place. You're going to have to start looking for what are the opportunities to improve this. I mean, you don't have to, but I think that the best outcome comes from something like that, Allie. How do you actually hear what Spirit is saying when you're tuning in? For me, as Sand, it comes pretty naturally because I'm strongly clairaudient. But not everybody is strongly clairaudient. Some people are more strongly clairvoyant, or they see their messages. Some people actually smell and taste their messages, and some people feel their messages. And some people just know. They just know without knowing why. So they're claircognizant, and feeling the messages is clairsentient. So if your strongest thing is not that you're clairaudient, then you want to just pay attention to what is your strongest sense, and you want to work with that, because the more you work with the strongest psychic sense that you have, then the more the others come along and start to build up and strengthen as well. How do you find out which area of healing do you focus on when you know you're a healer? So like, do you mean like which healing modality? Or do you mean like which area of the body for the person that you're healing? Esther, are you the Scorpio? Work on yourself having to do with relationships, Ricky. Okay, guys, 2 words is not a question. That's a toddler. Juice, juice. If you have a question, ask the question. You're quite welcome, Samantha Green. There's a lot of good stones for anxiety. I would say any kind of emotional healing stone is good. So basically you're looking for pink stones, or you're looking for stones that have some light blue in them, like blue lace agate. Even rose quartz would be calming. Things for emotional healing. This is I think it's Rhoda's Soda Light. That would be a good one. I think the best ones, though, for anxiety or for calming is going to be something that has a light blue color into it, because those that have like a light blue color, they're all having a similar energy. – 40% of what you're expecting. So you're the Scorpio, Esther. You want to know about progress, what's going to happen between you and an Aquarius? Okay, I've been here like too long, guys, because it's 11:21. This is going to be the last question that I answer. You're quite welcome. Ask Sand. Ricky Jorgensen, you can find your strongest sense by asking spirit questions and seeing how those answers come to you. That's not something that I need to do for you. That's something you can do for yourself. Just ask those questions and see, how does the answer come in? Do you hear the answer? Do you get visions about the answer? Do you taste the answer? Do you smell the answer? Do you just know the answer? Progress between Esther and her Aquarian. You guys aren't together right now, are you? Okay, so I see you guys being more of at a friendship level. I see them being an ex. You guys have some bad memories. Like, you know why the heck you broke up, all right? I do see some communication coming in for you guys, and I see some thoughts about how things could move forward, some strategizing. But I also feel like some of these messages that are coming in for you are not the most honest messages. Okay, just going to be straight up with you. I don't think this person is being straight honest with you, or else you're not being straight up honest with them. And I think that what's going on is one or both of you is looking at, okay, what are other opportunities out here? What are other possibilities? Who else is out there that I can possibly build a relationship with? So I think you guys are going to be communicating. I don't think the communication is going to be completely honest. And I think that one or both of you is going to be playing the field. Okay, so this is not somebody that I would necessarily want to get back together with, because, you know, if you guys are going to be talking about getting back together and playing the field, then one or both of you is not really happy with the other one. It's time to let it go. No worries, Ricky. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me, keeping me company, and keeping me on my toes. Thank you so much, everyone who has shared this video and who is sharing even now. I really appreciate all the shares, because that gets me out there in front of more people so they can see my skills and my abilities. And I love it, because that gives me more chance to do what I love to do for a living. So thank you, all of you. And everyone have a great, wonderful, fantastic day. And if I don't see you before New Year's, Happy New Year's. Peace out, everybody.